Hey folks, this is Pat from Rain Country Homestead, and this is a part 2 or second in a sequence of tool videos that I wanted to put out. Heidi thought it'd be a good idea if I shared to folks what kind of tools that they might get started with. My last video was on hand tools, and so this time I wanted to transition into some battery operated power tools. For those of you who are limited on tools and different things, and depending on the type of work you do, hand operated, battery operated power tools are a very nice thing to have on the homestead. So what I have here is a whole bunch of 18-volt DeWalt power tools, and I bought these. Usually you get a pretty good price, you get the best price when you buy them in a big group like this, in a package deal. And these are of course outdated. They're the 18-volt XRP DeWalt hand tools. When I bought these, they were of course the top of the line. Everybody was ranting and raving about 18-volt tools. They were the greatest things since sliced bread. Now it's the 20-volt lithium ion. By the time everybody watches this video, they'll probably be outdated too. I went down to help my dad there a while back, or a couple weeks ago, and my batteries are starting to get pretty doggone tired, and I have a total of about, I think, 6 batteries that I have, all various strengths of, basically they're all kind of going out the door. They're all dying a slow death. And so doggone it, I can't really afford to go out and just throw a bunch of money at some 20-volt tools. So what can I do to get these things? I mean, because these batteries are anywhere from, the best deal I had found a while back is that you can get a drill like this, a charger like this, and a little black cloth bag that you'd see in my old, my last video on tools. And you would get all that for, I think it was just under $100 or $120 or something along those lines. And I thought, well, gosh, just for the 2 batteries alone, it's worth that much money. So, I can abuse these drills, and I'll always have a backup drill. With this particular set, I got, well, actually this XRP drill here. This drill here is from another set that I had bought, just what I just got done talking to you about the 2 batteries and the charger and the little bag. But you get a reciprocating saw. You get a jigsaw. And you get one of these little lights. I don't even know if I've ever used this light, but some people like them. Got an impact drill and a circular saw. And I don't know if there's something else here that I'm missing that came with the package, but the only other tool that I really want and kind of coveting over is the angle grinder. They make a 4-inch angle grinder that takes an 18-volt drill, and those things really come handy. Let's say you're on the farm and you don't want to drag out the generator or 100 feet of cord, and you got some work out to do away from the house or whatever. These tools are really handy and come in handy for a lot of different uses. If you're living off grid, you don't have power. I have a couple of chargers actually in my little power shed, my solar setup, that we're on commercial power and we're also on solar, but the 2 aren't linked up. So any of the linemen that are listening to this presentation or even care about it, I'm not hooked to the grid when it comes to solar. There's actually some more tools. There's like what else can you get? They have little blowers that you can get, you know, for blowing off your work area. They have little vacuum cleaners. They got radios. They've got caulking gun that runs off 18-volt system. Sometimes you can get good deals on batteries, but they might just be the 2.0 amp hour batteries. They go from 2.0 to 2.4 to 3.0 to 3.6, and I found a real sweet deal. I bought these off of eBay. Amazon also has them, but I got a little bit better deal on eBay, and I got 6 3.6 amp hour batteries for under $100. And just before I shot this video, I tried one of these out, and here I am pulling another one out of the box here. Gonna see if it's charged up. It's charged up, it works good. They're exactly the same battery as the casing. Actually, everything is the same on these batteries. The indentations, everything looks exactly like a DeWalt battery, except for it doesn't say DeWalt on it. In order to buy new batteries for these tools, you know, I went down to our local store, and they had one down there. You know, it was a good one for $99.99. And I thought to myself, well, man, a guy might as well just go ahead and buy the 20-volt tool set, because you can actually get adapters for these 18-volt DeWalt tools. It's a little adapter that goes on there, and then you can plug in the 20-volt ion batteries to these things, and apparently it won't hurt them, from what I understand or from what I'm reading. I could be wrong. You guys can correct me if you know something different. But you know, I got 3 packages just like this one here. Works great. This particular set cost me, it was in the neighborhood of $600. Was it 10 years ago? Maybe longer than that. I can't remember. My memory is terrible anymore. But if I was to go back to the adapters, if I was to get adapters to run these particular tools, the adapter costs money, and then you have to buy the 20-volt lithium-ion batteries as well on top of that, and those are expensive. So I didn't see it in my future to buy even just one adapter and 2 20-volt lithium-ion batteries for this, you know, to upgrade my DeWalt set here. Now again, you can buy these sets. You get a better deal if you buy a whole bunch of these different tools here, and you usually get like 2 batteries with those. I would have had to upgrade my chargers, and I have about 4 of these wall chargers that just plug into 110 volts, and then I also have a charger that plugs into my cigarette lighter, my pickup. So if I'm out and about and I'm, you know, doing work away from the house, and I don't have a power source, or it's a pain in the rear end just to, you know, find a power source or run extension cords or a generator or something like that, then I could just plug that into my cigarette lighter and charge batteries that way. I got 6 batteries for $97.32. Now that's a screaming deal for 3.6 amp hour batteries. Those are the good ones for the 18 volts. See, like I say, they have the 2.0, 2.4, 3.0, and 3.6. I don't know if there's any bigger ones than that. And Makita makes them. Obviously DeWalt. I think Milwaukee probably has some. And a bunch of different outfits out there have the multiple sets, but I know a lot of folks have the DeWalt 18-volt systems, and if you're wanting to upgrade your batteries and you don't want to break in the bank, you can get 6 batteries for under $100. So anyway, I hope this helps out some folks. I can, maybe Mama might be able to put some links at the bottom of the description. If I was just getting into getting tools and whatnot, I'll go back to some basic hand tools and different things. But a set like this, whoever the manufacturer is you prefer, is a pretty sweet way to go. Again, you got to watch what your amp hour is as far as the longevities of your batteries. You know, sometimes a good deal isn't a good deal until you look into it and find out, oh, these batteries don't last over 2 minutes of runtime. So, you know, when you want to get something that has a high amp hour range, these particular batteries here will fit the 9096 DC and the DC 9098 and a DC 9099 and a DW 9095, and there could be some other ones out there that also fit this particular type of battery. So anyway, yep, this is the it just comes in black. I think they had gray ones in there too. I just decided to go with the head and get the black ones. Show you a close-up. And again, I hope this helps some folks out. Thanks for stopping by the shop, or actually the deck today, and take care and God bless.